Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Let's Learn English. If you remember, in the last video we discussed how we can learn English from printed materials. In this video we shall discuss how we can learn English by speaking it before our own people, before people we trust and taking their feedback on our performance. Let's remember how we learned our mother tongue. When we learnt our mother tongue, we never got worried when we made mistakes. We imitated others. Initially, we made mistakes, and the number of mistakes were large in number, but gradually the number decreased. Initially, we didn't know how to ask questions, didn't know how to say no, didn't know how to express our feelings, use the words or sentences in the right order. But in course of time, we watched other people speaking the language and learned how to use words or sentences in the right way. Okay? And we never learned the rules of grammar from any book. It is by watching people only we learned how to make use of the rules of grammar, the rules of punctuation and intonation or voice modulation. And in course of time, we mastered the language. And the same thing can happen with English as well. But the basic thing that we must remember is that you must speak the language whenever you get an opportunity. Initially, people may laugh at you, people may make fun of you, people may criticize you, but remember one thing, people who don't try, they don't make mistakes. They remain where they were. Only when you make a try, only when you learn from your mistakes, then only you improve in life. But one thing you must remember, you must start with very small sentences like please come, sit down, open the door, I am from Amritsar. All these very small sentences you can start with, but later on you can imitate people and move on to longer sentences. One more thing, you can think before you start speaking, but when you think when you are speaking or when you speak, like when you think of the rules of grammar, arrangement of words, rules of punctuation, intonation, everything, when you are speaking the language, these things will pull you down and you won't be able to speak confidently. So don't do such things. And when you speak, try to speak before your own people, people you trust. As we discussed in the last video, they could be your friends, they could be your brothers, they could be your sisters, they could be your teachers, they could be your mentors, they could be your guardians, anybody. But ask them to give honest feedback on your use of words, on the rules of grammar that you have used, on the arrangement of words, on the kind of sentences you are using, on voice modulation, everything. Only by taking honest feedback from people, you can improve. And one more thing you must know, that you should be able to discover the pattern of error. That means if you are repeating the same kind of errors, your mistakes in your speech, you should try to avoid them. For example, if you are making mistakes in the use of articles, you can refer to a book and see the chapter on articles there, or you can discuss with a friend, or you discuss with your mentors about the use of articles, so that you don't repeat such kind of mistakes in future. If you are planning for a speech of 5 to 10 minutes, you must make a try, you must rehearse before the mirror and watch your body language, watch your voice modulation, watch your use of words when you are speaking before a mirror. And on the other hand, you can also do one thing. You can also record yourself. Maybe your voice you may record, or you can also record your video while you are speaking the language on their smartphone. And you can play it before the people you trust and get feedback on your performance. When you get feedback from people on your performance about the use of words, about the use of sentences, about your use of the rules of grammar, about punctuation, about voice modulation, what will happen? You will be able to learn from these mistakes and you will not repeat them in future, so that in course of time you become a good user of the language. And the same thing I must say again, what I have been saying in the last videos: practice makes a man perfect. If we keep on trying to use English in our everyday life, definitely we will succeed, and in course of time we will become good users of the language. Thank you very much. Happy learning.